especially if you were able to do Oregon and UC Irvine. Welcome back to D-Light's Insight. Today, I'm going to be giving you my 5 takeaways from the first round of the NCAA tournament. Number 1, Big Ten dominance. The Big Ten went 7-1 in their first round matchups, with the only loss coming from Wisconsin in a 5-12 matchup. Overall, this is the first time that one conference has advanced 7 teams from the round of 64. Number 2 is the 5-12 upsets. We had 3 5-12 upsets, and honestly, we should have had 4 with the New Mexico State debacle towards the end of their game, where they got fouled in the last second shooting a 3-pointer and only converted one of those free throws. But the main number 12 team everyone's talking about is Murray State and Ja Morant. Ja Morant managed to put up a triple-double against Marquette, and not only that, they dominated Marquette and ran them out of the building. It will be interesting to see how they match up against a bigger Florida State team. Number 3. Lack of major upsets. From our previous videos, we talked about taking the 1, 2, and 3 seeded teams, and as expected, they all won. Now that wasn't without some close calls early on. Both Virginia and North Carolina trailed at halftime to 16 seeds. Number 2, Tennessee had a really close game with Colgate until the very end. Overall, the 1, 2, and 3 seeds have advanced, keeping our brackets looking a little better than they typically do at this time. Number 4, the sheer amount of upsets between all the other seeds. We had 1 4 seed, 3 5 seeds, 1 6 seed, 3 7 seeds, and all 4 8 seeds lose in the first round. From our earlier videos, we talked about taking at least 4 of those 6-11, 5-12 matchups, and sure enough, 4 of them converted. So if you pick those 4, you're going to be sitting pretty good heading into the Sweet 16. Especially if you were able to do Oregon and UC Irvine. And finally, number 5 is there are 9 perfect brackets in ESPN, which out of 17 million doesn't seem like very much. But realistically, 9 at this stage of the game after 32 games has been more than we've had in previous years. Now I envision most of them to lose tomorrow, but for the sheer fact of being 32-0, 32 correct games before missing one in a very random tournament. I mean, that's something to be, I guess, proud of. I mean, can you be proud if you just randomly picked a bracket? I mean, if it's your bracket and you did it, that's fine, but more than likely you just randomly selected teams and you got lucky. Hopefully you saw your teams advance, avoided those upsets, and maybe even got a juicy matchup for the second round. I still see the number 1 seeds and number 2 seeds advancing farther, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see another upset. Wofford looked really good, and I think they could give Kentucky a good game. With that said, like this video, subscribe down below if you haven't already, and also comment down below about how many you got right this first round. Maybe your bracket's one of those 9s that's perfect. If so, let me know. Hopefully we nail our round of 32 picks and move up that leaderboard. Thanks for watching.